So how's it going out there, everybody? It's the man, the myth, the legend, and in today's video, it's your boy QuadMFT. I'm sure most of you guys probably already know that, and if you don't, make sure to subscribe. I'm going to be uploading a lot more videos. Just in general, I love uploading. I've been uploading for a long time. You guys know I haven't missed an upload in like 240 days, something crazy like that. But today what we're going to be talking about is actually how to get easier chem strikes, or basically the best way to get chem strikes. So the gameplay that you guys are going to be seeing, this gameplay, it's going to be on the PlayStation 4. Everybody loves the new next-gen consoles. Well, at least from my point of view, I think everybody loves them. I mean, I'm sure there are people out there who are like, oh my gosh, this is the worst console ever to be made. I'm a PC gamer elite, just best console ever, PC. You know, I'm sure there's people out there, and I know for a fact there's people out there like that. But you guys are going to be seeing a vector chem strike on the PlayStation 4 on definitely not a more favored map. You know, Siege isn't really a favored map by a lot of people. You know, I enjoy the map, but a lot of people out there, you know, they don't really like it. But you know, what can I say, guys? Siege is a good map. So what we're going to be talking about today is, like I said, the easiest way to get a chem strike, or the best few different tips to get a chem strike. So in my opinion, the best few tips you can use to get a chem strike is to actually not rush around. I know it's kind of weird to think about, but a lot of people on Modern Warfare 3 and Black Ops 2, the maps, the way they played, the way the other people played, it was so catered towards people, you know, rushing around and trying to get your best gun skill going up, trying to do the best you possibly can by, you know, running, gunning, using the MSMC and the PDW. You know, everybody was all about rush, rush, rush. And in this game, if you really want to do well, it's kind of the exact opposite. It's weird to say, but you don't want to camp, because camping, you know, basically in any Call of Duty, I mean, yes, you can go 8-3 every game and get a really high KD, like a 2.6 or something like that, but you know, there's no reason to do that. That's not like actual skill. I mean, yes, it takes skill, and yes, it takes patience to be able to do that, but things like being able to, you know, play defensive but still play sort of an aggressive camping. I noticed one of my friends, Green Goblin HD, he's really good at this game. He's really good at Call of Duty Ghosts and pulling off double chem strikes and just like that, because he adapted really easily. Now myself, recently I've been adapting. It's taken me a while. I've had the game for about 3 weeks. I got it a week early, we all know that, but I've been adapting towards the game and sort of, you know, slightly improving basically every game I play, you know, learning the better places to go. Because if you go back to Black Ops 2 right now, you'll realize all your different rush routes that you had memorized, all your different classes, every little thing that you had to do and had memorized is basically still there. You realize how much of a difference, if you actually put time into the game, it really can make a huge difference. So I'd say dedicate a lot of time and play a little bit more of a defensive, you know, kind of rushing campy style. What that means is when you get to a part, or get to like a certain part of the map where you feel really comfortable, go there, but also, you know, kind of post up there. You know, you don't have to, you know, rush in the spawn and try and get freaking multi kills every time and go on this crazy gun streaks or anything like that. But you know, this is again a guide for getting chem strikes. Not really a guide, no in-depth like 2-hour guide or anything like that. I'm just trying to tell you guys basically what I use to do the best to be able to get the most chem strikes, to get the easiest chem strikes. Like I said, play more of a defensive campy rushy style. I know that sounds really weird, but you guys know what I meant. I mean, there's a player out there who like this did like this in Modern Warfare 2. His name was Sandy Ravage. I'm sure a lot of people know who that guy is. He's a really good Modern Warfare 2 player, really good Call of Duty player in general, but I haven't really seen him play too much of Call of Duty Ghosts, so it's more of a campy rush style. You know, you kind of rush and then you post up and play a little bit defensive. I think that's going to be a way to do really well. Also, use a gun that you're really comfortable with. Most guns in this game, you know, most are really good, but occasionally you can find those guns, things like the SVU, those things, you know, they're definitely not the best guns in the game. But, you know, another tip that I heard from another person is that the marksman rifles, if you guys aren't really going to be playing that super rushy then camp, if you guys are just going to play sort of the, you know, defensive, stay near the B-Dom flag and sort of the A-Dom flag, and you know, in this situation in the game right now, then you probably want to post up with I think a marksman rifle. I think a marksman rifle or an assault rifle. But as I slowly start to learn about this game and realize that submachine guns aren't really that meant towards getting a lot of chem strikes and doing really well, or doing really well by getting a high kill death ratio. I mean, I'm sure anybody can go 60 and 40, but you know, not everybody can go 60 and 4. So that's the big thing in my opinion. That's why I think assault rifles rifles are really, really dominant in this game. They really take over a lot of the things in Call of Duty Ghosts. Guns like the MSBS, the SC-2010, the SA-805. I noticed a lot of people in the beginning of the game really enjoyed using the SA-805, but now it's kind of, died off, and a lot of people are more enjoying the Remington R5. And don't get me wrong, the Remington R5, it's probably my favorite assault rifle at the moment, but the SA-805 with a red dot and a silencer, that thing's like a freaking laser. It's deadly. I'd say try it out if you guys haven't already. Basically, this game has a lot of good guns. Basically, you can try any assault rifle, any SMG, any LMG, any marksman rifle, basically any shotgun. I mean, things like the TAC-12, that's the worst shotgun in the game. That's just my opinion, but I do think that you can basically do well with any sort of gun in this game as long as you play a role that you want to play. So I'd say use a gun that you're comfortable with. Play on a map that's actually good. Don't play on too big of a map. I know you can't really decide on what map you play, but also play more of a role that you want to play. Play defensive, rushy style, in my opinion. Things like that on the map Siege. That's what I was doing. I was staying more towards the B flag, staying around there, but not being directly on the B flag. That can be really helpful, because always when being directly on the B flag, that's a little bit scary, because things like that. Someone can easily just run up the stairs, come behind you, and knife you in the back. I've had that happen when I'm on like a 20 gun streak, getting close to my chem strike, and that's just disappointing in general, guys. I really don't like that. But there I pick up the chem strike. So hopefully you guys enjoyed this gameplay. I really like the Vector. Vector's a good gun. It was basically one of the guns that everybody else started out using and really enjoyed it, but I still use it even though it's past where the game has reached its honeymoon cycle. We're really into the game where if you enjoy the game, you're still playing, and I still enjoy the Vector. So if we could try and hit 300 likes on this video, that'd be really cool. Subscribe if you're new. Social media links in the description below. It's been your boy QuadMFT, and I'll see you guys in the next video.